Why, hello there. My name is Tommy Pollock. I am 15 years old, and I am from Great Britain. I live in London, or maybe I don't. I mean, the UK itself is very big, and everything is just so wonderful here. Drinking lots of tea, and not so much coffee. I absolutely hate coffee. And eating lots of crisps and crumpets, and yeah. And don't worry, this is not the real me. Just, I took my British impression for this video. Thank you so much for watching this week's video. Make sure to like, subscribe, turn on post notifications, so you don't miss anything. And I just want to, get to as many subscribers as I can, so I can feel like I can continue doing this channel again. I'm probably going to be doing this for a while. I've kind of committed myself to doing this for 1 year, and we'll see how things end up after this. And it's just always good to have something on, But anyway, here we go. Alright, there we go. So, I'm looking at 23andMe right now. This is obviously my DNA test site, and we'll explore a few things on this thing. So first, we're going to visit the COVID-19 Info Center, since I haven't looked at this before. And, this is always, cool, obviously, and, a lot of things, but we won't focus too much on that. We'll focus on my ancestry composition first to start. Also, 23andMe is a very good site because it's not Ancestry, but it's pretty good, and I like it for many reasons. Among that, gives you very good detailed information, even about the regions where you're from, and we'll constantly update it every 6 months or so. Because even though I got this test done a few years ago, it was only updated a few months ago. And because if they keep your sample, which usually they will unless if you request to get it disposed of, you can check your DNA. They can still update your DNA with the latest tech they have, and then if you have a parent, I have my dad connected on here. No, I won't show his DNA, but his is pretty cool because it can backtrack mine against it, so then it can get everything more accurate. And then if I manage to get my mom to connect, maybe someday, then I can actually know what I'm doing. Anyway, so to start, here I am, Tommy Pollock, 100%. I'm 99.6% European. I'm 85.0% Northwestern European, with 62.5% coming in from British and Ireland. 18 regions. Loading up right now. And also you might wonder why I'm not doing this on my usual Zoom thing. Just because this is easier. You don't need to see my face because I'm not doing a reaction video. But yeah. So places in Ireland where it says I'm from. Ireland has the 26 administrative regions. So County Dublin, County Donegal, County Mayo, County Cork, County Galway, County Kerry, County Clare, County Limerick, County Monaghan, County Waterford. And in Britain, Greater London, Glasgow City, Merseyside, Greater Manchester, West Midlands, South Yorkshire, West Yorkshire, Belfast, Lancashire, and Tin and Ware. I don't know what that. And yeah, and it's obviously in the last 200 years. I mean, fun fact, in my mom's side, I actually am related to William of Normandy and that whole thing, because I checked the family tree a few years ago, the actual one, and that's where it is. And then in Germany, I'm from areas such as Bavaria, Germany, and what else? Yeah, Bavaria and Saxony, this region of Germany. And where's Stuttgart? Let me zoom in on this map a little bit, because I know for a fact my family's rumored to have been some Stuttgart. My family later. Yeah, this is Stuttgart right here. So we're from this area originally. The guys in my dad's family, and then eventually at one point they all migrated from Stuttgart, which is right here, to Austria-Hungary, and Hungary-Romania, which is right here, and then eventually the Transylvania region. And no, I'm not part vampire. Even though I like to kind of joke with that with people. And no, Transylvania does not have vampires in it. That's just an urban myth. And then I am 2.6% Scandinavian. It doesn't have my exact regions on here. I know for a fact that I'm part Swedish because, like, my grandpa's grandma was, like, born in Sweden or something, and I probably have a bit more. And the 5 Scandinavian countries are, or 4 or 5 or something, are Norway, Sweden, Finland, Iceland, and Denmark and the Faroe Islands. Those are, like, all 6 Scandinavian countries. And then we move into broadly Northwestern European. It's just mostly like a lot of Western European because that's what I mostly am. And I'm 6.2% Eastern European. Yes, thank you very much, people. Yeah, I'm 6.2%. A lot of Russian influence and strongest evidence of my ancestry. And yes, I do have relatives who are from this area, from Podkarpacki Voivodeship. Like, this is like one of the administrative regions. And like, Poland is like 16 of them. And I have a slight match of Hungary and Budapest, no surprise there. Part other areas too. I mean, I still like looking this up. And no DNA tests aren't perfect, but however, they're still pretty cool. Then I'm part Southern European. No, I'm not Italian. I don't get Italian DNA from my dad. My dad is like 5% Italian. But but get a lot of this from mom. Then Southern European. I am 5.3% Greek and Balkan. Like from like Greek and Mediterranean, so I can say that. And also I am like a guru about Mediterranean food. So yeah. And everything with this. Yeah. And here's some other cool things. So they also have DNA relatives. Don't look at it. Yeah, there's DNA relatives down here and stuff. I'm not going to open this just because I don't want to for my relatives' safety. In confidentiality. And then traits. Here we go. Traits is the coolest part because it tells you like if you have more of a chance to do this. If you actually do the health, which you can upgrade to, and then yeah, I'm not going to upgrade because I don't want to spend $120 on that, 125, but it does list some other cool features. So, for example, it will say, again, this doesn't mean it'll be true, but it's like compared to like whether you have back hair or not. And it says, for back hair, it says I have 59% chance I will have not much, and then 41% chance that I will have a good amount. And then 87% chance I don't have a bald spot, 30% that I do. Cheek dimples, 52% chance you do not have dimples, 40% you do have dimples. I do have dimples. Cleft chin. 71% that you do not have butt chin. Cleft chin / butt chin. I have a slight butt chin, but it's not huge, so I can see where that plays in. And 73% that I have dandruff. I'm not going to get into that. And, earlobe type, I'm not really sure what type of earlobes I have. They seem to be more attached, but I'm not sure. It's like exactly 50-50. Continuing down here, we have early hair loss, and there's 74% chance that I will not experience hair loss, while there is a 26% chance I could. Earwax, we're not going to get into that. Eye color, 27% chance of dark brown eyes. That's the highest chance here, and lo and behold, I do have dark brown eyes, if you can see right here. Yeah. And then, yes, this does not stop. Shoot. Alright, here we go. So back to what we were doing. Finger length ratio, 75% chance here. Ring finger is longer than your index finger. Which one's longer? They're honestly about the same, and then 25% that it's index longer. So it's, yeah. Oh, comparing ring finger to index finger. Yeah, my ring finger is definitely longer than my index finger. Yeah. And as you see, 51% chance that I have a lot of freckles. I do. Well, not a lot, I have some. Hair photo bleaching. I don't know what the heck this is, so comment. So, DM me if you know what it is. Hair texture. 41% chance of slightly wavy hair. My hair is kind of wavy. It's not, like, super straight, but it really depends, so... Yeah, I'm somewhere here, like, between slightly wavy and straight, and then, light and dark hair, and then 50% chance of dark brown hair. I mean, in the summer it will lighten because of highlights, and I sometimes will dye my hair in the summer. and then newborn hair, and then I don't think I had much hair at birth. None of us did, actually. Then red hair. Genetics present that you do not have red hair. I definitely do not. However, some of my friends who do have red hair, yeah. Now I have a 39% chance of very fair skin, 32% chance of moderately fair skin. I'm not a dermatologist, however, I believe that I have moderately fair skin, because even though I have the Irish genes in me, like, the white part, the more whiter parts of me, there's that, yeah. And then 55 stretch marks, 55% chance I have stretch marks. I think that's when you stretch a lot and then you kind of get like marks from stretching too much, but it's other things. And then toe length ratio, genetics predict that I have 71% chance of having a longer, bigger toe, or a longer second toe, so. Pardon me, seems like the second toe is pretty long. What about on the other? Yeah. So it's almost like they're the same distance. 50% chance you have a little bit of unibrow. I kind of have a little bit of a unibrow, but it's not like huge. And 35% chance you don't have unibrow. I don't have a huge one. 60% chance I don't have widow's peak. I don't really, unless my hair gets styled that way. Now we're gonna check out taste and smell, which there's like 5. So there's asparagus odor detection. I can smell asparagus, and then I can also taste bitter taste. I have slightly higher odds of disliking cilantro. I prefer vanilla, more likely to prefer vanilla over chocolate, which I do prefer vanilla over chocolate. Chocolate just weighs me down more than sweet versus salty. Apparently I prefer salty foods than weird and wonderful. This first one here is cool because I do have a 50% chance of being able to match a music pitch. I do. I have perfect pitch. Oh, that's a C. Oh, C. Oh, B flat or A sharp, depending on what you look at it. That's it. And I'm less likely than average to have a bunion. Less likely than average to have fear of heights. Yeah, I don't have a super huge fear of heights. I am less likely to have fear of public speaking. When it comes to it, I really don't. Just really depends on what it is. Flat feet, more likely than average to have flat feet. I don't really. I mean, they're not like sticking out, but it's not like flat. When I'm walking, there's still like a bit of an arch here. Yeah. And then, misophonia, apparently average odds of hating chewing sounds. I actually like chewing sounds, as long as someone's not right in my ear. Then likely bitten more than others. I don't know what that part of the mosquitoes, if that's true. Motion sickness, and I have 50-50. Yeah, it just really depends. If I've eaten a lot and I'm like on a very stressful ride, things don't go down too well. But if I'm like going on something on a road trip, I don't, unless if I purposely get myself nauseous. So it's hard for me. Then photic sneeze reflex, I think that has something to do with the sun. Let me just double check. Yeah, it's like, crossed wires, bright sunlight sets off. On sneezing. My mom has this, but I don't, so yeah. Then let's get back to this. Then I'm likely to wake up around 8:44. Again, I'm a teenager, so that really depends. And yeah, and that is pretty much what I wanted to show you guys today, so hope you enjoyed this segment of the video. Thank you so much for watching this video, and make sure to like, subscribe, turn on all those post notifications so we can get to as many subscribers as possible. And I really hope that you enjoyed this video, and see you in the next one. Bye!